person.
During the Game Awards, trailers for 2 new Tomb Raider games were revealed. One is a remake called Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis.
Dude, this game looks good though.
And this is actually the second time that this game is getting reimagined, and the other is called Catalyst, which is a continuation of her story. Of course, the biggest thing that everybody's talking about are these new...
I like her face. I like it that she looks cute. She has a nice, cute, feminine face. Finally, we are so fucking back. She is pretty. You can tell. I can already feel it that there would be people who are freaking out. Oh my god, she's doing missions. She would never wear mascara and makeup to look good. She has an Ada, bro. Ada, don't even. Dude, she's the love of my life.
These new models for Lara Croft. Let's just say what we're all thinking. Finally. Yes, amazing. This is exactly what people have been asking for. Turns out...
Look at her. Oh my god. She has like curves. You see them curves? Those are beautiful. She has like a boobie. She has a waist. She has her hips. She has nice thighs, nice little muscly and everything. Shaved armpits.
Turns out we're really not that hard to please.
It's
what I really want to talk about in this video is just how significant this change of direction really is. And what do I mean by change?
And you have no idea how many people are angry about it. And it makes me feel so happy. So absolutely based.
Change of direction. Well, if the Netflix Tomb Raider show was anything to...
Oh my god, I saw this! Oh dude, I saw this. Dude, there are some angles where she absolutely looks like she has no tits. It's just like men boobs. This, if you would like tell me that this is a man, I would be like, I believe you. I would absolutely believe you.
Go by, people were rightfully...
Like, look at that. Those are not tits. That's a man chest. And now I'm not saying that, you know, it has to... But it's like Lara fucking Croft. You know? Like, why would you do that? Like, fucking Alucard looks sluttier. You know? Like, come on. Come on.
Skeptical at the idea of a new Lara...
Like, it just... Come on.
Lara Croft model? Yes, of course, people were mad that you took the most iconic female character in gaming and made her look like this. Put her head on a man's...
That's a man. That's a man. It's just, this is, you know what this is? This is the erasure of femininity. Naturally, girls are different than men. They have curves. You have a thinner waist, you have wider hips, you have a little titty, you have softer arms and whatnot. And even if you're bulking and you have a muscle mummy, you're still having those curves. You can't say that. I will say that. I'm so fucking done that they are making these like fucking men-like females. And it's like, why do you not like it? Eat your slop. This is your daily slop. I don't want this. This is weird. It's freaking me out. My favorite thing was when they remade He-Man. And He-Man's girlfriend looked more manly than He-Man in his prince form. Like the He-Man prince form looked like fucking Anduin, like a twink. And the girlfriend was this like swole chick. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know, like...
body. Anybody that has eyes can see it, and sure, you can tell me that this is a bad frame or a bad angle. There are other frames where she doesn't look like that. She doesn't look any better in any of the other frames or angles either. It is what it is, and it's not at all like the original Lara Croft, who gained popularity for being exactly what she is.
The thing what people forget is that it's not about that Lara Croft has big fucking tits and that's why she's amazing. She's amazing because she does great things while remaining feminine. And her essence, men and women have different strength. Often people forget that women have a lot of strength with, for example, being seductive. I feel like people hate it nowadays, or there's a group of people, they hate when a sexy, appealing woman is seductive. You know? That is one of the most womanly strength you can get. I swear to God. And they are just like, oh, you cannot be seductive. You just have to walk up to a man and tell them that you're superior. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it. She's a strong woman with the double D's. It's mad.
It is what it is, and it's not at all
They hate women in general. It's so sad.
like the original Lara Croft, who gained popularity for being exactly what she is, and this was a total deviation from the iconic and really memorable aesthetic that she had going on.
I don't think that's a feminism. If you don't like femininity and what a feminine behavior comes with, then you're not a feminist. Then you're just an incel in a woman's body. Like, I'm sorry.
I really disliked it at the time, and I know a lot of other people did too. So imagine the shock when they revealed these new models and they look amazing. This one actually kind of reminds me of Millie Bobby Brown. That's totally off topic.
I can see it. Now that you put it next to each other, I can actually see it. Oh man, 11, what are you? The Stranger Things in Tomb Raiders. Oh man, I can see it.
But does anyone else see that? But anyway, this is huge.
I see
the
it.
culture is shifting. Change is coming. And
Finally.
why is it happening? The truth is, more and more people...
I can tell you why. Because at first, men and women alike were like, you know what? We should be nice. We should give place to more character, to more diversity. We should hear these people out. And then we did. And then those people who were like, please, please, please hear us out, they started to call us names. They called us bigots. They called us all kinds of like bad words. They said that you're misogynist, you're sexist, you're whatever. And they were like, oh, you don't just have to accept us. We will overwrite literally everything that you love. And now people are like, hold up. This is not what we talked about. We said that we will accept you, not that you will erase the existence of everything that we like and replace it with your own slop. And people are like, you know what? No. If you cannot coexist, fuck off. That's why.
Got tired of walking on eggshells around individuals who base their entire personality on trying to dismantle some non-existent system of oppression that supposedly existed in gaming culture. The very same individuals who were once critical of the original Lara Croft design, the ones that attributed femininity.
I think she looks good. I don't even think she looks exaggerated. Like, she is nothing compared to the Stellar Blade character. You know, like, she has like nice titties, she has some nice curves, there's like nothing too hoish about it. You know, it's kind of just like a normal, healthy, toned woman.
The ones that attributed femininity directly to the male gaze and demonized.
Like look at her. She looks perfectly fine. She doesn't have like giga shoulder. She doesn't even have giga tits. She has perfectly acceptable. Like, I can see this in real life.
It to the point where female characters look
she looks,
more like an
she looks
afterthought
nice
rather than a well-designed, interesting figure in games. This here is so poetic because I actually think that there's no better character than Lara Croft to be this symbol of change and an indicator of the better times ahead. Of us getting to see more Western studios go back to their roots and create games that showcase a passion for the craft, rather than a greedy attempt at pleasing investors only to ultimately have the game flop, and then pay game journalists to tell you, no, the game's not flopping, you're just a hater.
I feel like game journalist should be a slur. I really do. If I can put one word that could be a slur, it has to be game journalist. It pretty much is. It has to be. It just simply has to be. It is kind of now, thank God.
But I think that goes without saying, like, this would probably make them a lot of money. This is a huge win for everybody, and just seeing her like this was enough to get me very hyped and excited for the future. But I knew that we were well and truly back when I saw this tweet here that I'm going to read out to you. Woof. This new design for Lara Croft is really jarring.
I saw this tweet. I might have even retweeted it. I remember this one.
I joked that she looks like those anti-woke Facetune photos of make gaming characters hot again, but I don't know if it's a joke anymore. What do you mean she's fighting for her life but has a thick set of falsies?
God forbid, that a girl wants to look good while she's fighting. God forbid that she has some natural beauty or whatnot. Oh my god, I hate people like this. It's like she's working against herself. Why would you say that yourself? It also doesn't look like fake eyelashes. She has she has like some smoky eye to her or whatnot, but come on. It's a game. Like, you really think that there is no real life Tomb Raiders, there is no girls jumping around in the jungle to solve puzzles and get like the fucking holy grail. Like, it doesn't exist. Should like the game does not exist because it doesn't exist in real life? I'm sorry, there aren't. I'm sorry. Harrison Ford also wasn't real. He wasn't actually looking for the treasures and whatnot. Are you telling me 2P doesn't? No. I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. I'm so glad you posted this.
I'm sorry.
At this point, a lot of you guys have probably seen that tweet circulating, and I just want to say that it's almost unbelievable that we're back to a point where Lara Croft is getting criticized for being too pretty. Like, are we going into 2026 or is this 2006?
No, it's okay, because this person was hammered in the comments. Absolutely hammered. Spread wide open. It was beautiful. Absolutely. I feel like people have less patience for annoying, preachy people now because of the hypocrisy. You know, these are the people who are gonna be like, why is that woman attractive? Also goon to like fucking smut books where the main character with 45-inch dick impales you over and over again. Like, come on. Come on. Like, what are we talking about?
It's so funny that after the trailers were revealed, one of the first
yeah, the same people who fucked the bear in Baldur's Gate. That's such a good example. You are honestly so smart. That's true. These are the people who absolutely fucked the bear. And they are just like, oh wow, I really don't like it that the boys are having an attractive woman in their game. Nah, but also, oh, this might going to hurt. Is that okay? Uh-huh. And it's just like, you know? Oh, fuck off. Honestly.
Tweets that I saw about it, which I unfortunately didn't save, said something along the lines of,
that's literally the scene. I watched it. I did not go for the bear because I don't go that way. But Jesus, I watched that.
I can't wait for all the gamer bros to say how ugly she is. And then, ironically, the very next tweet I saw was this one that I just read out here, complaining about the opposite. It just shows how out of touch some of these people are, and nuance is completely dead to them in this.
Did you go for Tentacle, dude? I honestly, I tried to Riz in 2 different gameplays, Shadowheart and Astarion, and both of them rejected me. So I actually did not get laid. It's very sad. I don't know what I fucked up, but I fucked up something, and I don't know, I just fucked it up. Yeah. I failed at rizzing. I think maybe I didn't talk to them enough, or I don't fucking know. I fucked up. I got friend zoned.
Conversation.
Sad.
To address the false lashes comment first, if you're complaining about this, then you just have no idea what Lara Croft is or what she represents. I feel like maybe some people are too new to the franchise as well, and you know, I'll give them that. Like, if they came from the Survivor trilogy, sure, she is a lot more banged up there, like a little rough around the edges, but that's because those games were just different. They were trying to show something else. We are going back to the original Lara Croft here.
I think even that previous version of Lara Croft looked really good. I don't know, man. I banged up or not, she looked very beautiful. I don't know. She looks perfectly fine to me.
Different. They were trying to show something else. We are going back to the original Lara Croft here. She
square
was
titties.
Super pretty. This was never meant to be a realistic depiction of a solo female traveler / adventurer who's super rough looking because of it. She was a glamorous, timeless, femme fatale type figure, super charming and charismatic. She was meant to kick your ass and look really good while doing it. If you'd bothered to look at her older designs from both Anniversary and the original, she is so clearly wearing a full face of makeup in both. There's lip liner and
there is nothing wrong with that. It is alright to be beautiful. It's alright to be feminine. It's alright if the boys are having fun. I don't know when this became popular, that women started to hate men so actively that not only they hate them and they are shit to them, but they don't want to let them have fun. Because this is what it's all about. They are not hating Lara Croft because she is attractive. They are hating it because you find her attractive. That's when. Around 2006? Surely not.
Eyeliner. She's very well put together, and that's the whole point. That is the fantasy. And I know often this gets attributed to the male fantasy and whatever, but let me just tell you, because of the way that she is designed, this is clearly a character where, like, if somebody tells you that you look like her, that's a huge compliment. Like, it's just, it was part of the culture.
Remember when people started to compliment people by saying that you look like Lizzo? And all the women started to get offended, but just before that they were like, oh yeah, Lizzo is the most beautiful person ever. But when they said that you kind of look like her, they all got really offended and they just laughed. I remember. I don't understand. If she's so beautiful, why don't you want to look like her? What? It's a bit confusing.
Sure. She's a really popular character for cosplay. As a brunette, she was also one of my favorites always, because I always felt like blondes got a lot more love. Like Barbies were always blonde, or most of them were blonde, and
ha, I am blonde.
Most of the pop stars at the time were blonde as well. It was really nice to have this absolute icon in video games that's a brunette. So yeah, as we've said, she looks amazing. The future looks bright. But there is another side to this that I do want to address here. One of the things that people criticize me on is that whenever I bring up these topics, my videos are usually very one-sided in terms of the arguments that I make. And you know what? Yeah, I think that that's a fair observation. I definitely do represent one side of the argument a lot more than the other, probably because
what is the other side?
That's my opinion as well. Of course, I'm going to want to give more time and attention to argue my own point of view, right? But in the spirit of fairness for this discussion, I will say that there has been complaining from the other side of things as well. First of all, and very predictably, people were saying that her chest isn't big enough. Is it small?
So true. So fucking true. Where are the milkers?
Smaller than the other game?
Now that's the side I am willing to debate. Where are the milkers?
Yes. Is it a problem? No. Some of you might remember my Oblivion Remastered video where I pointed out that they really downsized the chests of the female characters, or they just removed or toned down anything that kind of accentuated the female figure in clothing or armor. Here I had way more of an issue with it just because they made female characters look very, very androgynous. Like, the original was not exaggerated in any way, and yet they still felt the need to kind of downsize.
Dude, Oblivion characters always look so freaky. They're kind of like, everyone just got like a fucking facelift, and they are just like kind of freaking me out.
And even in things like statues as well. It was just an overall very unnecessary change. This new Lara model is different because they didn't take her chest away. She still has it, and I mean, even her top is lower cut, so I guess they just wanted to go a bit of a different direction with it without majorly taking away from her iconic look. And I think that they did a fantastic job. I mean, just a reminder, this is how she looked in the Netflix show, so...
Okay, but this Netflix, come on. Freaking Netflix.
This was a huge surprise. The truth is that some people will never be happy. I saw someone else on Twitter talking about some streamer, and she's apparently a really big fan of the franchise, but she didn't like this new look and she didn't like the trailers. I feel like this is maybe a case of just some people not responding to change very well, even if something is well done. But the main point is, and taking out personal opinions, because everybody is entitled to have their own opinion, of course, I do agree that there are people—
No, I actually decided that they aren't. If they are dumb fucks, I will not give you the right to have your own opinion. That's how I decided. There are too many dumb fucks around, and I am done with it. From now on, no opinion allowed. Wrap it up, boys. No more dumb fuck opinions.
That will never be happy, and they probably will look to make an issue out of something that really isn't that bad. I've brought this meme up before, but like the people that put the really large chest on the character from Ghost of Yotai and said, "This is what gamers want." Now, I still do think that that was more than likely just satire, was a joke, but, you know, if people really do think that way, that doesn't really represent my side of the argument or the sort of things that I'm advocating for at all. This is an example of like,
I don't think that they cared about the chest, but the face, man. You have to sort of have a character that catches your eye. This is like literal NPC number 69. It's not a main character. Like, you have to be a main character and you have to have something. You know, anything that is 69, it has to be something. Like, the tits are, yeah, whatever, but like, I don't know.
an extreme opinion, and there have always been extremes on both sides of the argument, and there always will be. And just even in this particular discussion, in this video alone, we can see both ends of the spectrum. But
wait, what was the other one? This is how... Oh my god, you cannot see the... Oh wait, how do I show it? Ah, the chest, the chat hides it. Wait. You must see the guy's avatar. Look at that. I That's yeah. I have a feeling he might have a type. Yeah. Perhaps, yeah.